lesson 6.6, which is talking about
The two
Solving
equations with a
systems of
solving
linear inequality.
system of linear inequality. Solving system of linear inequality. Okay. We studied before how we can solve linear inequality. Did you remember yesterday? How we can represent linear inequality. If there anyone can tell me a brief about what you understand yesterday? Yes, Laura?
Um, Yesterday we took what's the definition between linear equation and linear inequality.
Yes,
Linear equation means when it's one ordered pair and it will satisfy the satisfied equation,
yes.
and the solution forms a line. And for the linear inequality, it's more than one answer, and it will satisfy the solution, and the solution forms a half plane with the line as a border. And if the symbol is more than is it less or more, it will be a dashed line.
Yes,
And if it's less than or equal and more than or equal, it will be a solid line.
a solid line. Thank you so much. What is the difference between dashed line and a solid line, grade 9? What is the difference if you are going to represent by using dashed line or a solid line?
Miss, can I say?
Yes, Muhammad, go on.
Okay, the solid line when the equation it has the equal sign, but
Yeah.
that line
And
when
what
the
that
equation
means, ya Muhammad?
that means the equation is a solution, but like
No, that means
that.
the points which belong to the line, it is apart
Yeah,
from the solution, right? If it's a
the
solid
solution.
line.
Yes, yes,
But
and
what about if it's a dashed line?
that line there is no equal sign in the solution.
Yeah, and what's the meaning of the point, or what about the point which belong to the dashed line? It is apart or not?
No,
No, it is not apart from the
no.
solution. Thank you so much. Today, inshallah, we will study system of linear inequality. What is the difference between linear inequality and system of linear inequality? Abdullah, Abdullah,
Yes, miss.
could you please tell me what is the difference between linear inequality and system of linear inequality? What is the difference between them? You don't know? Hello, Abdullah, I'm waiting for you. Magdi, Magdi, Ahmed
Yes, miss.
Magdi. What is the difference
Yes.
between the word linear inequality and system of linear inequality? What is the difference between them? They are the same. If I'm saying linear inequality, system linear inequality, they are the same.
No.
No. Thank you because you said no. So what is the difference here, Ahmed?
The linear inequality has two variables,
Mhm.
at least two,
At least two. And the linear and the system?
more than two.
No. Let's move to someone else and I'll back to you again and to Abdullah. Uta. Ahmed Uta.
Yes, miss.
Hmm. Uta,
Uh,
could you please
the
Abdullah
tell
is
me?
saying,
the
Hmm.
linear inequality is just one equation. A system of linear inequality is two or more equations.
Two or more equations. Thank you so much. So a linear inequality, just one inequality, right? But a system, we said before, system means group. It's a bunch of inequality. It's two or more inequalities. Okay, Ahmed Magdi? Ahmed, you know the difference between them now? What is the difference
Yes,
between linear inequality and system of linear inequality?
the system consists of two equations,
Two or more.
two or
Okay?
more
Two or
equations,
more
and the linear
inequality, not equations, inequalities. Okay? And
inequality.
inshallah, today we are going to talk how we are going to solve. To solve means what? To solve means what? To solve system of linear inequality. Means that we are looking for what? Muhammad Yasser. Sorry, Muhammad Ahmed Hussein. Ahmed Hussein. What's our object today? To find what? Hussein. Ahmed Hussein. Left? Ahmed Hussein. Okay.
نعم.
Good morning. What's the meaning of what's our target today? To find what? If we are going to solve system of linear inequalities, then you are looking for what? Selma. Selma. Hannah Hani. Yes, yes, Selma. Yes, yeah, Hannah. If we are going to find the solution for two equations, system of inequality, then we are looking for what? When we're solving graphically, you are looking for what?
Looking for a linear linear line.
Yeah, no, you have a system of linear inequality, right? And now we are going to solve it
Yes.
graphically. Then we are going to search about it to find an order pair, right? Or a region, it will satisfy
Yes.
the both two inequalities. Okay? Farah Mahlab?
Okay.
Farah Mahlab?
Yes, Mr.
What we are going to do today?
We're gonna learn the systems of linear inequality.
To find what? To find what? To find a region. Yes, Nihad?
To find an order pair that satisfy the two inequalities.
The two inequalities. Yes, we are going to find an order pair or more than one order pair, which it will satisfy the both two inequalities together. Okay, then we are going to, we graph linear equations and we graph linear inequalities. Today, we are going to study how we will represent the linear inequality if it's a system, which means more than one equation. So, if we are going to represent a linear inequality like we made yesterday, so we are going to draw a line and we will shade the area above the line or under the line according to the inequality. But if you have system, and we said system means that you have more than one inequality, then, yes, ya Yusuf?
Sarah, I asked Mr. Isam, he told to me that I tried to send it with the laptop, and if it didn't work, I will tell him, okay?
Okay, thank you. Okay, so in this case, we have two equations, two inequalities. So we are going to represent the first inequality normal, like we made yesterday. We will find the y-intercept and the x-intercept, then we connect the 2 points together and shade the area. After that, you are going to find a common region. Did you see the purple region in front of you now? Do you see this region? The solution to this system of inequalities is the purple shaded region. So the section that is the solution to both two inequalities. Again, what is the purple region represent or donate for? Sama. 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 Debolina. Debolina.
It is the solution. It is the solution to both equalities.
Yes. Then the purple region, this is a solution for both two inequalities. So we are going to represent the first inequality, and then we will represent the second inequality, and the common region between them, it will be a solution for this system of inequality. So let's take an example. This one. Now we want to represent the both two inequalities graphically, and then we are looking for the common region between both of them. Adham. Adham?
Yes, Miss.
Yes. Could you please tell me how we are going to represent the first inequality?
Okay, at first we will plot the point on 2.
Yes, we will plot the points on 2.
And then because the slope is 3, so we'll go up 3 and turn 1 to the right.
And turn 1 to the right. Thank you. And then what about the line? It will be dashed line or it will be a solid line?
It will be dotted or dash because it doesn't have an equal to. It's
Thank
only
you so much.
created
So it will be a dashed line. And where we are going to shade the region? Which region we are going to shade, above the line or under the line?
above.
Above the line, because y is more than 3x plus 2. Thank you, Adham. So this is how we are going to represent. Yes.
Is the part that is shaded represent y?
No, represent all the area which we can choose one of them to be a solution for this inequality. Okay, so did you see the inequality now? We already drew the line. And then we have to shade the part above this line. So all this region represent a solution for this inequality. Okay, so this is for the first inequality. Let's move to the second inequality. We will watch the video together and then I will stop and back to ask anyone. Please be attention.
Now we need to remember that this is an inequality. We have to graph. First off, change our line because this is a greater than symbol. That means the equation is, or the solution is not this line. So we have to change it to being a dotted line. And then we have to, because it's y is greater than, we have to highlight everything where the y value is greater than this line. All right, in other words, everything above the line. So here's the graph of y is greater than 3x plus 2. That's the first inequality. Now we're going to clear the graph the second one. Y is less than or equal to negative 2 minus 3. We know.
Farah Hashim. Farah Hashim.
Yes, miss.
Do we need to rearrange this inequality now, ya Farah? The second inequality?
No.
No.
The second, which is y
less than
or
equal.
No, I don't need.
Negative 3, negative 2x minus 3. So we don't need to rearrange. So we are going to represent graphically. So where we are going to start with? We will start
with the intercept.
From
the y-intercept.
From the y-intercept, which it was negative 3. And after that, what is the slope in this case?
Negative 2 over
negative 2. Then it will be negative 2 over what?
Over 1.
Over 1, which means the rise it will be?
Rise 2 and run 1.
To the right 1. Okay, then we have 2 units down and then to the right 1. Then we will connect them together. Okay, Ritaj.
Yes, miss.
For this inequality, where we have to shade, above the line or under the line? Where we are going to shade? Under the line. Yes, we are going to shade under.
Is less than, the y is greater than the number.
Yes. So no, y is less than the number, right? So it will be like this. Okay. Then we have a line here, and this line it will be solid or dashed. Kariman, this line it should be solid line or dashed line? Kariman, Zena, Okay, Hannah Yasser?
Miss Sahar,
Yes,
It should be a solid.
did you say my name?
yes, I said your name 2 times, Yasama, and Salma too.
No, sorry, our internet was not working.
Where is Salma?
She's here, she's beside me.
Okay. So I'll back to you, Hannah Yasser,
It should be a solid line because it's less than or equal to.
because it's less than or equal to. Then we are going to shade the area under the line. Okay, Laura.
Miss Sahar.
Yes,
Yes, Miss, you were asking something.
yeah. I want to ask you now. Did you remember for the first one, for the first line already, we shade above the line, right? It was y greater than 3x plus 2. So we said that it's 2, and then we are going to move up 3 units, 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 to the right. And then we draw with dashed line because it's more than, and we shade already above the line. And for the second one, we shade which one?
The solution for our second inequality is that. We could quickly go back and forth between the two, try and see now where do they cross. The parts that cross are.
So we are looking for the cross area, right? Why? Why we are going to look for the cross area, grade 9? Because
Can I
Because
say?
this should be the solution. Can I
Because
say?
it's the region that has the solution.
Exactly, because this cross area, it will be the solution for this inequality. So let's watch together.
Are the solutions for our system. But instead, I'm just going to combine them together and shade it in purple where the blue and red would cross. All right? So the solution to this system is the purple shaded section. This is the section that would be a solution for both inequalities. And if you'd like to test this, you could pick any point in the shaded purple area, take a point there, and that would give you your x and y coordinate, like this one, for example, -1, 2, 3, 4, -5, 0, for example.
So could you please, anyone tell me the last part?
Miss, can I say?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. In the when the two lines intersect, we'll shade the in the first equation we'll shade in the left side. And in the second equation in the right, like we will shade only in one side of the four sides.
Under the line, right? You mean the region under the line. So you found what, ya Muhammad?
That the purple shade.
We found a common region, right? We found a common region, and this region, it will be a solution. How we can prove that this common region is a solution, Crash? Crash, could you please tell me?
Yes, miss.
How do you know that this common region represents a solution for this inequality?
Because they're intersecting.
How we can prove? How we can check your answer?
We could use the points and we can put them in the equation.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Janaguda.
Yes, Miss Sahar.
Could you please give me an order pair? It will be a solution for those two inequalities. Give me an order pair.
4 and 2.
4 and 2. So let's count together. 4 and 2. Where did you
لا
find?
-4 and 2. -4 and 2.
Thank you. -4 and 2, yes, we can accept it. And we can check too, right? We can go up to the inequality, and then we will check the answer together. You said that you are going to use -4, right? -4 and 2. Okay, so we will check together -4 and 2. For the first inequality, we will replace the value of y by how many? By 2, right? And then 3 times -4 plus 2. So the answer, it will be 2 more than -12 plus 2. It will be how many, ya Jana?
What did you, 3 multiply -4?
It will be how many? Negative 12.
Oh,
3
okay,
times
negative 12.
negative 4, it will be negative 12. Plus 2 equal how many?
Negative 4, no, 10. Negative 10.
10. Negative 10. Okay. This inequality now is correct? 2 greater
Yes.
than negative 2? Yes, it's correct. So let's check with the second one. So we have y, we said y equal 2 less than or equal negative 2 times what the value of x?
X,
Negative 4 minus 3. Then we have 2 less than 8 minus 3, it will be equal how many?
5.
Equal 5. This inequality is correct?
Yes.
Yes. So once we found any order pair related to the common region or to the purple region, it will satisfy the both two equations, and that means that it is a solution for this system of inequality.
Mr. Hart, I have a question.
Yes.
We should take the 2 points from the shaded part.
To be sure, Yani, for your answer?
Yes, the shaded part is the blue part.
Yes. The shaded
so,
part.
Negative 4.
Negative 4 and 2.
Negative 4 and 2.
No, the solution is open.
The solution is. Your voice is very low. Please raise your voice, Yasam.
My best way.
Okay.
I'm saying we should take the 2 points from the shaded part.
We should take 2 points to be sure for your answer, Yani, you mean?
Yes, like for example,
you can choose any. You can choose any number.
And 2.
Again, please.
Negative 1 and 2.
Negative 1.
Miss, I understood. Sorry, I was confused. Sorry.
Okay. If you will pick up any order pair from this region, Yasama, it will satisfy the both two equations, right? Let me ask you now, could you please give me any order pair? It will not satisfy this system of equation.
Okay.
Then you will choose any order pair where
3 and negative 2.
3 and negative 2, right? Could I choose any point related to the blue part?
Yes.
Yes. Could I choose any point belong to the red part?
Yes.
Yes. But yani, could I choose any point related to the white part?
No.
Yes. Any point not related to any point not related to the purple region, it will not be a solution. Okay, it will not be a solution. So let me check with you. Give me any point belong to the white part.
2 and negative 2.
2 and negative 2. So we will choose 2 and negative 2.
So what do you mean by cross line when you said cross line?
Cross region. Did you see here first inequality? First inequality, which is the dashed one, right? You are going to shade above it, right?
Yes.
Above. Well, second inequality, you are going to shade where? Under.
The second, yes.
Right?
Okay.
Once you are going to shade both of them, you will find a region, yani when you shade it, you found that you shade in both two equations, you shade this common region or intersection region. Right?
Yes.
So the purple region here, this is represent the answer for those two inequalities. As I said, once you are going to choose any order pair belong to the common region here, it will be a solution for this inequality. Any questions so far, grade 9? So you will make your question. Is there anyone want to start with us to tell me the inequality which you want to make it? Noor, you are here? Noor?
Yes, miss.
Could you please give me any number, any coefficient before x? Choose any number. Choose any number. 2, okay. Then 2x plus choose any number for y.
Negative 2.
negative 2. So we have 2x minus 2y. And then you will choose, you want less than or more than, or what you want? Less than or equal?
Yes.
Choose one from those, less than or equal, okay? And give me your y-intercept.
4.
4, okay? So here is it. The first inequality, which Noor say to us, 2x minus 2y less than or equal 4. So what we want to plot this one. Okay, do you see where we can plot it? Here is it. Okay, then second, I want someone else to give me another relation. Another relation. Salma. Salma, choose another relation, yes, Salma. زينة. زينة.
مس أنا بتكلم، مس حضرتك سامعاني؟
سامعاكي يا سلمى. Please choose any number for x يا سلمى.
أنا قلت 5. قلت 5.
إيه؟
قلت 5.
5, okay. Then 5x. Choose a number for y.
3.
3. Okay. Choose the sign. Choose a sign. You have options in front of you. You can see the screen. Salma, you can see the screen, yeah, Salma?
Miss is saying greater than.
Greater than?
قلت حضرتك greater than.
والله I can't hear. I can't hear.
مش عارفة في إيه.
Okay, for the second one, what is the y-intercept? What is the y-intercept?
4.
4. Okay. Then now we want to plot the second one. Okay. Then in case if you have two equations, okay, for the two equations now you have 2x minus 2y less than 4. This equation we are going to represent it graphically, or we have to simplify. This one for the first relation. For the first relation, you have to simplify, right? It will be y more than or equal x plus 2. Sorry, x minus 2. For this reason, it will be on negative 2, and then move one up, one to the right, one up, one to the right, and we are going to shade above the line. For the second equation, once you are going to choose or to solve for y, then it will be y less than negative 5 over 3x plus 4 over 3, and we will shade under the line. So where we can find the common region? Where we can find the common region? Could you please give me any order pair related to the common region? Anyone can choose any order pair related to the common region? We said with the first one above the line, okay, and with the second under the line. So which one it will be for a common region? Yes, I have many raising their hands. So could you please anyone tell us?
Miss, can I say?
Okay, go on.
Okay. 8 and 4. And 6 and 6.
Tell me again, please.
8 and 4.
8 and 4. Okay, 8 and 4, it will be related to the common region, which is the solution for both two equations.
Yes.
Right? How you can prove? Yeah. How you can prove?
Because it's the common side, we can get the numbers of the equation and we can prove it.
Then you can choose, you can replace the value of x and the value of y in both two, and then you will replace to find or to substitute the both two inequalities. Okay?
Yes.
Then you will find this link in our SMS على study guide. Then you can make many inequalities, and you can check your answer and make practice while you are working in this solving inequality. Is there anyone have, we only have 1 minute left. So please, do you have any question, any suggestion? You want to tell me anything before we are going to end this session? Today we were talking about solving system of inequality. Is there anyone want to add anything? Hello?
Yes, Miss.
Thank you.
No, Miss. Thanks.
So this is one.